Properties. Hold on. Okay, there's audio. Hold on. Properties. Use,
We're gonna get run over by moose.
these.
By a moose.
Okay. For some reason, OBS is just like, hey, I heard you liked not having audio. How about them apples? And I'm like,
One does not simply.
One does not simply have audio in D&D, apparently. Alright.
They made that a meme.
Haha, meme funny.
Oh boy, memes!
Oh boy!
No.
Oh!
Put you all in the grinder.
Look, man. All you have to do is say yes once. Then all of your no's go to waste.
Good thing that won't happen. And I indeed have like 13 different ways of saying no.
But what if there's something that you want? And somebody asks you if you want it.
I'll say not no.
Alright. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Hey, he said it! He did it! Got
He
it!
said yeah, he didn't say yes. There's a difference. Semantics is very important in the court of law.
Doesn't matter. 50 no's and a yeah still means yeah.
Last time the creators of Calamity met, the party discovered the mysterious green light was bound to follow them. Though seemingly not a threat to them at the moment, they decided to keep as much distance as they could manage and not let their guard down. However, during the night, while they slept, the aura attached itself onto L, turning him to a beacon of sorts. After some time traveling, the leader of the Adventurers Guild in Lindendale, Artiniel, and Arakakra, was able to find them and escort them to the city proper. Once inside the city, however, the party was abruptly taken by the local militia to the Cathedral of Lux, where they met Seville, the priest of Lux, in the side of this city proper. Although this forceful approach by the guards, or the guild and the guards alike, were met with great hostility, causing most of the party aside from Carrick and El to abandon the adventure home and and take life in their own direction. Who knows what will come of them now? We will start today's session off with what I'm going to be affectionately referring to Party B at the moment. Exactly where we left off, sitting outside of the church. Is there anything you want to discuss?
Whoa. That's Party A. Larger number.
They're not following the main plot. They're Party B.
Wait, there's a plot to this preconceived, unwritten world?
Got him.
Maybe.
Doesn't seems like there's more pre-constructed information that we haven't been given, huh? How about that
like how campaign normally goes.
Did I not send you guys the script? Did you not receive the script in the DMs? Oh no.
There was a script. If I'm reading
Wait, we have to improv this? Oh no.
I expect royalties if there's a script.
Hey, I already posted my Fiverr page.
All right. I will get you a W-2. I'll get you a W-2 set up so that you have to pay taxes every single day.
I'm sorry, so this is a 1099 contract, not a W-2.
This is what's happening, apparently.
We are now debating about taxes after I just did mine yesterday.
I did mine today, and I'm pissed.
They just gave me my fucking W-2.
Did you not get $4,000 back?
I had to pay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I'm pissed.
Yeah. I don't know what you feel. I don't know that feeling at all. Never had to pay taxes in my life. Nope, not at all.
No, I bet. Magic Man.
Annie.
Yeah. I like to imagine this is what Party B is talking about over here in the past. They're just like, we don't have to pay taxes now. We don't work for anyone.
I mean, they're not wrong.
Yeah.
I will also note that one Wasn't L the only one who received any payment from Rage Beard after he got the money?
I also got my money.
Or was I thought he only split it with one person, so it might have been you then.
It was and the Ratman. Ratman got his money too.
Oh, did you do that afterwards? Like after last session or
No, that was one of the last. It was the first thing I did actually when we got out there. So I gave Ratman his money, and then I gave L his money.
Yeah, no, I was wondering.
Did you give it to Zone and L too?
Yeah. I was
Okay,
wondering.
who-
Or not? Did you give it to? I'm blanking on names right now. Sand.
Wow.
Who?
Carrick. That's the name.
No.
No,
I
he
did
didn't
not.
give any to me. I know that he didn't give any to me.
What about L?
But I knew he had given some to somebody like right after he got the bag, but it was only one person. I never heard him say he gave anybody else money.
I gave Elo the money immediately before I left.
Okay.
All right.
And then once we got outside, I gave Rat and Laugh.
Okay, that makes sense.
So, what is everybody talking about outside of the church?
All right, my broskis, bro. All right, so I got a plan. All right, you ready? About 2 days north and like a day like west, like near the coast, but not like too far to the coast, like where the tides are good. All right, you listening?
Yes, yes.
Rem, you're not even like guys down here. We gotta talk down here.
What?
Over here. Yeah.
Why here?
The light's better over here.
No.
But I don't like light.
The who? What? Who the fuck?
Why are you standing in? You stand in awkward position. It's very difficult to get close to you from that position.
Well, that's the only way I can look at that lady sitting in there looking at
But
her guys. We gotta make sure she's not plotting on us. Look,
Why don't you just hide?
good point. Let's go. And I leave this area.
All right. As you turn to leave, you notice a strange figure approaching your location.
Nope.
Nope.
There's more of them.
Yeah, just a hand. Nope. As I goodbye.
He looks over to you and he's just like, what an interesting bunch we have here. He starts to kind of circle the two of you.
Keep on going.
Oh, you're not going to entertain me at all, it seems.
What do you want?
Oh, I guess you could just call me somebody looking for fun. This world's quite boring anymore. Do not walk away from me.
What do you want, thing?
I'm constrained by the invisible borders of this world.
I do not know what you are talking
Get
about.
your ass back here.
This man, as he just kind of stands here looking around, has a very unnerving demeanor. It almost seems as if all the weight of his person is kind of in front of him. He stands on the balls of his feet with his knees kind of bowed outward a little bit. Realizing that he's not going to get anything out of you guys, he turns his attention over to the church and notices the green light pouring out of the window of the office. And he's like, Well, it appears that my destination lies in there. Are you sure that you would not like a conversation? Or must I bid my adieu?
I'm still here.
Oh, lovely.
Redska, come on! Well, the guild's not gonna wait for everybody. We got plans.
I'm coming. Just listening to thing real quick.
He's creepy and he's got a dumb face. Let's go!
Your friends are quite mean, aren't they?
Bruh.
They just inherit.
You see that? You see that creepy dude? He just come walking up to us, start talking. I don't know. I could be like a bad guy or something like that. And like he just come. Well, what do you think? What's he think? we're some sort of like non-person entities, just for his inner amusement.
He kind of
Probably.
stepping behind you, he kind of leans forward into your ear and he's just like, you know, this world is much greater than you can see.
Can only see 3 feet off ground, so understand that, the concept.
Mm-hmm. He kind of looks you up and down from behind, kind of like squats down a little bit to get a good view of your entire person, and then gets back up into your face.
Personal space.
He steps forward again, ignoring your personal space, and he's just like,
Personal space.
you have potential, my dear.
Potential personal space.
I see. My mistake. And he steps back, holding up his hands. He's just like,
All right,
this
so
way.
we're going.
I haven't seen you all day.
you could join me. Your friends could join too. I understand if they are a little bit worried.
I can't remove my
Rishka.
character from this area.
Yeah, there's
Please
no
take
escape.
a step to either
But
your
he-
left or your right.
What?
Thank you. I'm gonna
Hmm?
cast magic missile at him.
At this guy. All right.
What's up, love?
Go ahead
Thank
and
you.
cast magic missile at him and tell me what the damage is.
It should
Cast
be-
magic missile in broad daylight in a town. The guards immediately leave me in this room alone.
They can't hear through the stone walls.
And magic missile.
Be sure to roll 2 more dice, because for some reason it doesn't do that.
Oh yeah, it doesn't multiply it.
I don't know why.
Ugh.
Because it's not supposed to. You just multiply that physically. It's one die.
Oh, no.
It is a single die that's rolled for this ability.
Really?
spell.
I've never seen it ruled that way. Huh. So that would
is
be...
the literal wording.
Wait.
Yeah, so you just do that times the
Yeah,
level
so we'll do it
of
by
the
6.
spell.
I've always just heard it's like 1d4 per dart, but okay. I guess since it's simultaneously, that makes sense. All right, 6 points of damage to him then. Doop,
You're
doop, doop.
creepy and nobody wants to talk to you. Now go away.
Guess they don't like you. I just start running away. Why the heck is the? Yeah, I start running away.
As the magic missiles hit him in the face, he kind of blinks, not really recognizing what had happened, and he's just like, oh. It appears that I am unwanted here. That is of no concern to me. My destination is inside this church of light. And he begins to walk away, seemingly unharmed.
I mean, it's 6 damage. I hope he's unharmed because, you know, creepy guy coming in for creepy light definitely doesn't reek of, you know, Elder God.
Mm-hmm.
You did that weird thing you doing, standing in wrong position, slightly off kilter.
What?
Son,
Bro,
you're doing it still.
I don't stand off kilter. Your head is off kilter.
You're doing it now. You're slightly in someone else's space.
No, I'm not, bro.
Yes, you are. Yes.
No.
Yes.
I'm fine. See,
Yeah. No,
Well,
you
hold
fixed
on,
it.
no.
That's better.
I don't know.
You broke it, but it's fixed now.
No, that never happened, bro. Never happened.
Definitely fixed. Definitely. No, you did it again. You're in the space. You're in my
No,
space.
you're
in my
in
space.
you're in my space.
It's all better now.
No.
Mm.
Anyway, let's
Oh,
go.
much peace.
So now that we're far away from people that can hear, nope, there's still few. Let's get off this. Let's go down to the tavern. No, not the tavern. Yeah, the tavern. Let's go to the tavern.
All right. While Party B starts heading off in that direction, the scene will cut back over to the priest, who I actually updated the artwork for. I will show that
Get
here
the
in a
proper
second.
angle I could see and see his artwork.
He has proper eyes now. I figured it out.
Ooh. You were able to give somebody eyes.
Because before, it's like I couldn't figure out how to give them irises. I'm like, what the fuck?
Jesus Christ, he's creepy.
Yeah, Ganassi are a little creepy. They have colorful skin. Alright. Seville, still looking very worried, just kind of looks over the two of you, and he's just like, so, what is it? How exactly did you find this light again? Looking to you,
And
Carrick.
yes, and as before, Carrick says nothing.
Hmm.
It still looks almost like as if he's absolutely trying to say something, but physically cannot.
He will continue to look over to you, and he's just like, yes. I will not
He's like
force you to
super
talk.
upset that I'm not being helpful, but at the same time, it's like I physically can't do shit.
Mm-hmm. I sense an evil presence within you. If you want, I could do my best to try to remove this burden from you.
Hmm. I feel like it would let Carrick go just long enough for Carrick to say something on the or say, you don't think I haven't tried before?
Oh, I believe that you have tried. I can sense in your heart that you do have quite a good spirit, but you lack experience. I've been doing this for who knows how long at this point. Time is meaningless to me. I might be a little bit more well versed at dispelling those who do not belong.
He'd he'd probably speak up and say, "You can try if you want."
Very well. And he will begin to move over towards you. And as he does, you hear a large.
Touches
Hmm?
he touches the character that's not me and gives him a big nice stroke.
He in the middle of his walking. You hear
It's
a
okay.
large bang on the door as it flies open suddenly with this strange man. I need to remember to show off artwork, dude. This man here, standing in the doorway.
Ah, yes, the high priest of the spooky cult. I'm going to
He's
get
got shoes.
He has no
chooses
shoes.
not to wear shoes.
Yeah.
Can anybody hear music?
Yes,
Oh, it
it's
stopped a
very
while
it's very
back.
faint for me, but that's just because my monitors are not great.
I turn off the music as soon as it comes on, so
Why am I not having music play?
Yeah, but I don't hear it.
I'm gonna refresh right quick. Give me a second. There we go. Now then. This man will walk into the door, completely ignoring the guards, as they ready up immediately, and he's just like, this is quite an unexpected turn of events. What do we have in here? This guard immediately will attempt to strike the sudden intruder with a glaive. And misses.
Well,
The mysterious intruder just kind of walks through, ignoring the attempt made by this guard, and casts a glare over to him, and the guard kind of backs down a little bit, being intimidated by this gesture of his. Seville immediately jumps in front of you, and he's just like, "Who are you to bust down the door of the Order of Lux?" Why do you barge in like that? And he will just kind of look around. He's like, well, if it's not obvious, I'm here for that one. The one with the green light surrounding him. And Seville will look back and forth. And he's just like, what do you want with him? He's like, you know what this green light is? He'll chuckle to himself a little bit. And he's like, of course I know what that green light is. All that follow Dyad know what that green light is. It's merely a beacon for us, and a way to enhance our abilities. Now, you have two options. Hand over the one marked by my people, or you could suffer a fate by my hands. Carrick, what do you do in this moment?
Carrick is like muttering to himself, like to the creature inside, seeing what it has to say about the situation.
It is fully silent.
Are there any like spooky spirits around this man as he walks that I can see?
No, you cannot.
Hmm.
However, after looking over him for a slight moment, even though the voice in your head does not speak, it does tense your muscles in a weird way, as if trying to convey that you must stay still.
Yeah. Then he will not move.
The mysterious man just kind of sits here for a moment in the face of the priest. And he's just like, it's your move, religion boy. Do you hand over the boy or do you stop me? And as this is happening, Arteniel, immediately understanding how dangerous this man is, will begin to attack. Multi-attack, he is going to strike twice with his javelin. One of the javelins is able to pierce through the flesh of this mysterious man, dealing a considerable amount of damage, one would think. But this mysterious person doesn't seem to be fazed by it. Artenio looks kind of shocked by this development. And with a single outstretched hand, this man shoots out 5 eldritch blasts over to Arteniel. I think that was 5 clicks.
That was 6.
Then we will disregard the last one. So, hit. Alright. Boop. 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 And those 3 hit. And it sends Arteniel flying into the desk. Kind of winded. He doesn't seem to be near death or anything, but it was a blast that he was not expecting. And he just kind of looks around a moment and he's just like, who are you? Tell me, what do you want in this place? And this mysterious man would just chuckle to himself one more time. He's like, I don't...
In an attempt to like at least save this other guard in case they do some shit, he does like whisper to that dude, "Don't move if you want to live."
These guards are clutching to their glaives, terrified right now. It's like he just kind of like nods back to you and he's just like, yeah, they know their place right now and they are not strong enough to be able to take somebody like this. They are horrified at this moment. And the mysterious stranger, chuckling to himself, is like, I don't think I need to entertain you with my name. You can simply refer to me as Killer for now. That is what I use as an alias, I think is what you people call it. The power of Dyad is quite strong, is it not? As he says this name, Carrick, make a history check for me.
Make a what now?
History check.
History check? Alright.
Yes.
I failed. The power of the light stops me from knowing.
Mm-hmm. All right, with that check, you're not able to deduce anything from that. L is going to look around this room, kind of worried about what's going on. And he's going to be like, hey, priest, sorry about this. And throws a dagger through the window, shattering it, shape-shifting into a slightly smaller humanoid, and running through the window. And just bolting.
Yeah, I'm gonna blame that fail of Carrick's on being so focused on trying to live based on what the creature told him that he just didn't even have time to think about what was being said.
Mm-hmm. You will see Killa just kind of grind his teeth a little bit. And he's like, the target has gone away. I need to know why he was marked by my people. And then just turns around and begin to walk away. Oh, and before I forget. And he tosses a sack over to the priest, and he's just like, I am not without manners. That should cover the cost of repairs. And walks out. Artiniel's stunned by this. Just kind of looks down at his hands, and he's just like, that man. What unbelievable power that he has. Priest, are you alright? And Seville will turn over to him. He's just like, yes, I am unwounded. He did not try to strike me. And, fortunately, he did give quite the sum of money. This might be a little bit more than I needed to repair the door. Although, I must say that I am quite displeased with the guards here, who are unable to defend us in our time of need. All of them will just kind of look around for a moment, and this guard captain will walk over, take a knee, and he's just like, I am sorry. This man has some sort of aura about him. It's like, I panicked in the moment. I have no right to call myself a guard. Artiniel will walk over to him. He's just like, you're fine. Do not worry about it. That was a losing battle anyway. It is better that you stay alive to defend the city than die in a fruitless battle. And he will walk back over to the door. Anyway. And he'll get real close over to you. And he's just like, what can you tell us, Bird? Or I guess you want to say that. He was like, Kenku. About that man who just walked in.
All I know is that he would have killed everyone here if they had acted. You're lucky that he didn't kill you.
I think that I would have been able to handle myself. Though, yes, everybody did have a chance of death there. On my own, I would probably not have been able to succeed in that fight, but I might have survived. I would not have been able to stop him if he would have had a murderous intent, though. Guards, make yourself useful, and find the one with the green glow on them. He is not allowed to leave this city. And all the guards will immediately stand at attention and begin to run out of the door so that they can start their search for L.
And after they leave, he'd probably say to Artiniel, be it as it may, I fear that the sheer amount of power that he showed surely was just a child playing with its food. If you are that much stronger that you would have survived. He's doing like air quotes. And then you're surely underestimating something like that. Are you
So-
sure that he wouldn't have just killed you in one spell?
I mean,
It looked to
any-
me like somebody who thought that you were nothing but dirt below them.
my spear did sink into him. He does bleed just like all of us. If need be, I could call my guild, and we could have dealt with him. Though I would have to play the survival game for a little while. I'm just glad that nobody was hurt. It is possible that I am wrong. There are forces out there stronger than any of us could imagine. But that brings me to the next point. We must remove this being from inside of you.
At that point, he'll also say, I'm not so sure.
We must try. And he will attempt to grapple you. Do you resist at all?
He won't, but he will look to the priest and he will say, it seems to know something, but it doesn't seem like it is on the side of the beings who are here.
He's like, well, that is good news, at least. That whatever we are about to unleash from you is not on their side. Maybe it could assist us in some way.
If you can understand.
You will feel the effects of Hold Person come over your body as Artenial simultaneously casts and puts you in a full Nelson to double ensure it. Do you try to resist the spell's effects at all? Or do you allow it to take over?
What spells effects? Sorry.
The
I gotta
effects of
turn the
Hold
music
Person.
down. It's just a little bit too loud. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
The effects of Hold Person.
No, he didn't resist. He was just saying to them that it may not be wise
know.
to actually remove it. So
I know, but he's grappling you and casting Hold Person on you, and I just wanted to make sure you're not going to try to resist the Hold Person, because you can choose to fail saves. Alright.
yeah, he's not attempting to fight back.
Okay. After a moment, Seville closes his eyes and places his hand on top of your head. You feel a celestial wave overwhelm your body. A slight pain, and then nothing. The creature is still inside of you. And Seville lets out a sigh and he's like, it is as I feared. This being is much more powerful than I could imagine. We will have to keep a close eye on you for the time being, as I try to discover a way to remove this curse. You're positive that you do not remember anything about Dyad or whatever it was that they were talking about?
The only thing he'll say is, the only thing I know is that we were supposed to deliver the letter, and that what is the contents of the letter say is what we were told about.
Alright. Go ahead and make another
But it
history
didn't-
check whenever he mentions the dyad again to see if you're able to piece anything together.
So that's a 13.
Mm-hmm. You do not remember exactly where you heard this name before, but it does ring a small bell with you, as if something from your past. Where
Since
the
he doesn't know, he won't bring it up, since it would be worthless for him to say, I think I know it from my past, but doesn't remember. So,
Mhm. We will cut away from this scene for a moment. Whenever Foundry decides to load. As the other half, or the majority of the party, has arrived in the tavern.
All right, broskies. All right, here's the plan. God, hang on a second. I gotta I'm gonna go bribe this musician to keep it down a little bit because he's playing that music way too loud.
I can't even hear the music yet.
Alright, okay. Let's go over here. Damn, there's a lot of people in this tavern.
Mm-hmm.
So, ain't it like a Monday? What's these people work? Something.
Must be happy hour.
Happy hour. Yep. All right.
The tavern that you walk into has a signpost outside that says, actually, why am I blinking on? A little bit of Krinberg. It is a quite small establishment. However, if you look over in, how do I do this button? Oh, this button. This area over here, the top right corner, there is a adventurer's board posted.
That's unfortunate. Hey, laugh. Hey, laugh.
My thing.
I'm listening. What do you want?
You stand in the middle of bar.
Just
Do
staring
I?
at us.
I don't see my token.
See, that's the weird
Like-
thing. It's like I cannot see the token on the view either.
It's okay. I don't see anything.
Oh, you don't?
No, it's because I don't have a token in the scene, so I can't see.
I'll try refreshing, but
You should be able to see now.
Now I can see. Yes.
there we go.
Why are the tokens not updating?
All right, guys. So here's the plan. Just this, keep this between us three. This is the DL. This is like the top notch information, broskies. All right. So about 2 days north of here, we travel it off. That's that way. He kind of points off in the direction. And like 1 or 2 days west of here, yeah. Like there's a little beach town, little coastal town where the waves are good. But that's not important part. One the important part is, A, it's an adventuring town, like not an adventurous town, but a town full of like what's the word for? Like things that are all full for adventures. Like goblins and rats, big ass rats. Anyway, the important part is there's no guild there, no adventurers home there, none of that shit. So what I'm thinking is we go to this little town and we set up our guild hall right there. That'll be our base of operations. Real easy, cheap property, easy jobs to do. People got money. We can kill some rats. Me, you. Not
What?
shit.
What?
Not like you kind of rats. Shit. Broski. I don't mean any offense. I'm talking about like the bad kind of rats. The rats give you kind of rats the bad name. Like,
What kind of rat is that?
about this tall, this big eyes. They're not beady like yours. Like had that little that non-intelligence luster. No, you know what I mean. Bad rats.
There is no bad rat.
You've never been bitten by a rat then. The dumb rats, the rats of what was it? Hang on a second.
He means we're going to get rid of the rats that have small bulk.
Yeah, not worth
Have a
keeping
small
those
tail.
around. Yeah, and small tail.
Ferdinand Ferdinand changes into a ratkin or a skaven like you and goes, bad rat, no technology, small bulk, weak.
All bulk, very, very important. No matter small bulk ones. Those can die. It's all normal.
Good. Change it back. So that's the plan, bro. We go up there, we set up our adventure hall, okay? It's a great place. Oh, we got, someone just got blacklisted, bro.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, but I don't have permissions to click on something. Apparently, I don't know what I clicked on, but apparently I don't have
And
permissions.
anytime he
Oh,
brings
I brought a
anytime he
token in.
brings a token in, it does that.
I had a moment where I'm like, wait, who got kicked?
Don't worry. I had that happen when all 3 of your tokens got added.
Anyway, the village, it's called Arkley. All right, Arkly. Arkley, excellent place, great place for us to hook up, set up shop. You know, we go up there, we get some property. I got 25, 26, 27, 29, 30. I got enough money. You know, we can buy ourselves a cheap property. I got enough money.
How we advertise?
Oh, it's easy, bro. So first off, what we do is we press do a little bit of pressing, you know. We go in there, cause not everybody's
Welcome.
as strong as us. We may not be like the greatest, but we're better than like. He kind of lowers his voice real low. We're better than like the people in here, for example. You know? Like look at that guy. He's all muscle, but he got no muscle like we got muscles. You know, these are like you know, non-important, you know. Not non-potential, you know, characters in our way, you know, they're nobodies.
Excuse
His
you,
bulk looked pretty
sir.
high.
Could I assist you?
You notice a man walking up to you with a notepad, and he's just like, "Welcome to my tavern." It's like, "Can I get you all anything?"
I'll take a stew and some ale.
Alrighty. And it's like for you.
Something with eggs.
Something with eggs. I like it. Looking over to Ferdinand.
Oh, shit. A bottle? No, not a bottle. We gotta be frugal, guys. We gotta get our thing together. You know. What's your cheapest meat that isn't like literal poison?
We got some cheap wine. It'll only cost you a silver.
He just stares at the guy for a whole bottle, or for a cup.
For a bottle.
Okay. See. All right. That and a loaf of bread and like a hunk of just like you know whatever meat you got already roasted. You know, I'll handle it from there.
Alright. It's like, do you
Oh,
want
I
to
had
pay together or
lettuce.
separate?
2 tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any vinegar?
Vinegar. We might have something like that, yes.
Some vinegar. 2 raw eggs. In a shell,
Mhm.
preferably.
Okay.
Some you know, a tablespoon of salt.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Tablespoon of pepper. Yeah, just
Mhm.
bring all that. That's good.
He points over at the center of the table, and he's just like, "You have salt and pepper on the table. Do you want me to bring that to you extra, or is that good enough?"
For Ferdinand's go look at this table with the salt shaker and pepper shaker on it, and just like, no, this will work fine. In the moment that the bartender walks away, he's like, guys, I don't know where the fuck we're at, man, but they got salt on the tables, just sitting there.
What, is that bad?
Dude, that's fancy shit, man. You know how hard it is to get salt without like tons of magic or a bunch of like fire?
Well,
I
just
think we
use
might-
hammer.
Not rock salt. This is like sea salt. Like this is like real salt, not that pebble salt you like to use on the ground.
Oh.
I think I'm getting sidetracked. Anyway, so yeah, we go up to Arkley.
Hold on. Sarah, why are you still here?
He's finishing writing everything down, and he's just like, "Oh, yes. It'll be About 4 silver per person. 5 for the man with the extra orders, as he is ordering the bottle of wine. Or would you like to do a combined tab?
Stick it on my tab and then never comes back.
Sound easier that way.
How much you charge for a loaf of bread?
A loaf of bread
That's
is
why
2
the
copper
salt is
pieces.
there.
What?
2 copper pieces
And a hunk of meat?
is 1 silver.
Where do you get your meat from?
It's like,
Like what kind of meat?
Wait.
What kind of meat is this?
this is grown locally from the druids here. It is cow meat.
Grown?
Well, you
Grown.
know, animals are grown and raised.
Okay, it's cow meat. Okay, that makes sense. Never mind. So I thought you were trying to escape me, because like I go out and get like deer meat anywhere, but cow meat, that's different. That's dude, they got salt on the tables and they're offering cow meat.
Our
Not
local
fancy.
druids
Let me
are
see
quite
it.
advanced, are they not?
Yeah, that's like I didn't even see like a farm when we came here.
That's impressive, broskies.
If you would
Alright,
like to check
anyway.
out the farm, it is in the more upper echelon of the region, near the housing district, right behind the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah, I'll pass. Okay, that's cool. Here's a goal and I got everybody here.
Ooh. Alright, I'll bring you your change here in a minute. And he will go back to the back. Beep.
As you were saying.
Yeah, so anyway. We'll go up to Arkley. We set up a guild. That's the easy part. You know, looking at a cheap house, a starter lodge for building our infrastructure, and then we'll start out small. We'll do like, we'll kill some, maybe some big ass spiders. We'll fuck one of them up. Hit up some of them rats. Bakery's always having problems up there. Tilda's bakery. Don't ask how I know. She's a nice lady, but she always has problems with big ass rats. Not your kind of rat. In her basement, eating her grains. Don't know how they keep getting in there, but they do. And she has to call down for an adventure house. And they have to sell them. And by the time they get up there, all of her grains gone, and they kill the one rat and take her money. But anyway, we set up our own place. We're good. We're set. We spread from there. Arkley, it may not be a port town, but it's a sand town. It's what's it called? Coastal town. And right north of that, not even a whole day away, we got a port city. Bang, port city. One day away from a port city, we'll be hot news. No problem. Sailing the seas, going to the northern continent, the western continent. Maybe we'll go by the volcanic continent. I got you, bro. I see you glowing eyes. We'll do it. We get the set. We got this shit set.
You said it's 2 days north and then 2 days west, but then you say 1 day north and 2 days west.
No.
Which one is it?
2 days north of here, and then like 1 or 2 days west of that spot. Like if you go straight on like the compass points, because I can't say. I mean, if I were to look at you and Brusky now, and say I'm not trying to say you're not smart like I am, but Ferdinand's got his math measurements out. If I were to tell you that it was from this point, on a compass, we were going like a 320 bearing for 2.5 days, you'd be totally lost. So I'm just I'm giving you the angle so you can do the right angle and you can figure it out yourself. Not another good shoot. Just saying. You go that way, this way.
Is it this way north?
Like if we were the flat pieces on a board right now, north would be
Yeah.
like towards the bar,
Yeah?
and south would be like towards the door.
Yeah.
If we were flat pieces on a map,
Yes.
north would be towards the big ice wall, and south would be towards the other big ice wall, and
Yeah.
east would be towards the other big ice wall, and then west would be towards the volcano.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But we go north and then we go east and we chill there. That's our spot. That's our dig. It's our home base. Yeah. Yeah. And then we go a little north from there. And that's where we get like the water action. So we can go out, because people always looking for water people. What do they call with the boats and stuff? They're always looking for water people like that. And we can do that. I can swim. You can swim. You look like you can swim real good. You got them hands and the feet and the tail that like you can like wiggle. I don't know about you, glowy eyes. You don't look like you can swim too good. I hate to say it. You very sinewy, Got a lot of a lack of bulk, but like a lot of like muscle going on there with the thinness. You might sink. You good at swimming?
I do not. Not because I can't, but because I'd prefer to keep my suits dry.
Well, we wouldn't wear our suits in the water. I wouldn't wear my leather with my spike studs and my chains in the water. That'd be silly, bro. Bro, what we're gonna do is we get we'll do the rat quests first, not you, but like the big rats in the bottom of the bakery. Do those quests first. There's the little jobs first. We'll get ourselves established as a name in that little port town because they always get stupid shit. Like 2 years ago, okay, this is between us because I don't want nobody to know. 2 years ago, they had a bunch of fish people walk right up onto shore and start trouble with the guard. No Adventure House was there to take care of it. Nobody was there. The guards had to, bribe them with like 5 fucking pounds of flaked fish food. Don't ask me why. It was weird shit, I know. But we got this. I'm telling you. Bet. Deal. Oh, what's the kid saying nowadays? It's Capricorn.
What?
Capricorn.
As this conversation continues, we will cut back over to the church.
You motherfucker.
What?
Not you.
Oh.
Over in the church, Castlevania music's playing.
What?
The song that's played immediately sound like Castlevania.
Oh, it's not. Okay, so in the meantime, Artiniel will attach a very colorful bracelet to Carrick's arm. He will be like, I am sorry to do this, little Kinku. But unfortunately, it's like we need to keep a little bit more tabs on you than I would like for most people. This band will simply let me know of your location. It will not cause you any sort of distress or anything like that, but it is attuned to you. Are you familiar with attunement, by chance?
No.
Well, essentially, it's magically bound to you now. And the kind of attunement that this requires, unfortunately, it does mean that you are unable to remove it yourself. This is just a precaution, you see.
He just sits there.
Seville will go back over to his chair. He's just like, well, unfortunately, a lot was learned and a lot still goes unknown. I do not think that there's anything more we can do here today. Artiniel, is there anything else you wish to discuss before we set our new friend free? Artiniel will back up a little bit. He's like, I need to report back to the guild and see what their plans are before speaking of the matter. It's like, very well. He'll look over to you, Carrick, and he's just like, be safe out there, and do not cause any trouble. You held yourself well in this meeting, and I did not have to sink my blade into you. But be warned, I cannot guarantee that forever.
Neither can I guarantee that I will be so easily to do so. Or that it will be so easy to do so.
Good luck out there, Kinko. And now that you know my name and face, you are free to contact me if you need to. You are part of the adventurer's home, I believe, so you should have a earring of sending on you.
He nods.
Very well.
It's the only reason why you showed up in the first place.
Well, it seems you are well versed in it then. Good luck out there, and do not get in any more trouble.
And he just nods.
Yep, and you are free to go now.
Then he will get up and he will leave.
All right. As you leave the church and you kind of survey your surroundings, you will see the familiar glow running towards a tavern. Do you decide to chase this, or what is your plan going forward?
He will ask the being within whether or not he should chase the green light or not, or whether it thinks that we should avoid it like the plague.
He will give you an indecisive answer and just kind of be like, your choice, without verbalizing it.
Okay. Then he will instead head off towards just trying to figure out where they went, like the rest of the group.
All right. What would your first destination be?
He would probably just start walking down like the main road and then ask, "Hey, did you see a rat, a person with glowy eyes, and a really loud-mouthed person go this way?" And pretty much like ask people if they've seen that very distinct group.
Mm-hmm. A couple of civilians have no idea what you're talking about, but one of them, who looks to be a little bit more on guard than the others, is like, "What? Yes, those three. Yes, they went over to that tavern over there," and points towards a tavern, the same one where the glowing light guy ran off to. L.
He'll nod, toss him a silver, and then keep going, and then head towards the tavern.
All right. You'd be like, "Thank you." He kind of just like keeps looking around.
So that's the plan. I'm glad we fully laid it out during the brief moments between what we were talking about last time and what we're talking about right now.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea. Wait. What about if worry about too many people? What if get too big?
Too big. Like well, that's the thing. That's the thing. That's the sweet thing. So with you, because I know
Here's
you
your
got, like,
food.
this social.
And he starts handing you out all your
hello.
food.
Cool.
Thank you, bearded man.
Yes.
Sweet.
Yeah, I can't help but overhearing that you guys are looking for a little bit of money.
Nah, bro, we're good.
All right. Well, then I see that my presence is not wanted by you.
Nah, you're all right. Just we're good. We're good. That's all. The fuck is that shit?
Wrong person. You see L in a kind of a miniature form. It's like they've shrunken their person down, just like immediately like charging around, and start struggling with this lock over here.
I blast a punch.
What?
Magic missiles. I blast a magic missiles.
You attack L with magic missiles?
No, I don't have magic missile.
Oh.
Blast of magic missiles.
Alright.
Do you have the spell slots remaining for that?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and attack or use magic missile. And...
You're gonna knock him out, and then the bad guy's gonna walk in here, and then you guys are gonna single-handedly help the bad guy.
There you go.
I mean, that'll be
What?
pretty funny.
Last one of the day. Enjoy. A whole whopping 5 nickels.
1, 2, 3. L gets hit in the back and he's just like, ah! Looks around, he's just like, who did that?
I point to the old guy, number 36.
Ping him.
I don't
It's like,
remember
oh.
which buttons to ping.
Is
There
it
you go.
Control? No.
X.
Shift? No.
This is like,
X. No.
L runs over. It's like, did you throw? It's like, did you hit me? And this old man's like, no. What are you talking about, person? And he's just like, I don't have time for this. And immediately starts finagling with this lock again, attempting to open it up.
That's not an escape. Can't get out to the back.
Well, he is able to break open the lock and make his way through, and he just kind of
Wait.
runs and shuts the door behind him and barricades it.
We gotta go. We're out. I grab the food, I gather it up, and I leave immediately, like a bullet in the wind.
All right. As you walk through the door, you notice a familiar face. Stop
no
you at the
shoes.
door.
Keep going.
What?
I ignore it and keep going.
All right. He just kind of walks past the two of you, and he's just like,
We meet again. Goodbye.
It's like, those people are quite strange. Hello again, glowy-eyed snake person. You didn't happen to see a man with green glow on them, did you?
10 gold, and I'll tell you.
You drive a hard bargain. 7 gold.
15.
That's not how negotiations work.
Okay, have fun.
What about you, old man? He's like, He gets really close to his
Pretty gold.
face. It's just like, tell me, did you see somebody with green? And immediately he gets horrified and he's just like, yes, they went in that room. He's like, oh, thank you. Starts to walk over.
Alright. We get around the corner. I'm going to shapeshift into a completely random individual, pull out 2 of the cloaks from the several dozen cloaks that we gathered earlier, and toss it to Glowy Eyes and Ratman. Like, bruskies, put these on and walk like real straight like your monks.
What?
Monks!
Why?
Like, just trust me.
Oh, that's gonna get you guys into so much shit.
I would have a natural arc to my back, so I'm just like crank myself up 30 degrees.
Carrick,
The
you
tail
walk,
is still sticking out.
you get over to the tavern in time to see them just kind of like hop over to the side. It is your move at this point.
If I noticed the green light in this direction, then I would immediately start following them.
You,
He'd like rush
yeah.
over there, and he'd be like, "Ah, this is where you guys ran."
Ah, it's bird thing. Nah, good, you don't go in there.
I could tell. He'd go, "Why are you putting on the cultists' robes that we showed the towns, the like adventurers guilds here, what they looked like?"
Do you
I looked
not
at the
remember
plane.
the cloaks that I had given to L to use as a kind of shield from the light? You know, once we arrived at the church and didn't need to do that anymore, so we took it down and
Yeah, they were
Mohawk
made. They were made
here.
in those robes, though, weren't they?
The cultist robes were used for the tent. I kept the nice robes. I ain't gonna use nice robes for a fucking tent.
Okay. He was just making sure that we weren't putting on the cultist robes.
That's what I thought you were doing to you for a moment.
He's like, "Oh, if you're not using those, then never mind." I will make note. I have a very finicky thing that I need to get off at some point.
they call those
That's-
brothels.
No,
Yeah,
he'll-
that's,
he will show them the bracelet that he's talking about.
Yeah, you know, you can go somewhere else with that. Why'd you bring that with us? Over to us? Like, also,
Well,
I'm sorry, bro. You
Because
still
I can't
wanna
get it I can't get it taken off in the city. They'd know. All it does is that if Artiniel wishes to know my location, he can find it.
well, that's gonna be a problem right there. because we ain't cool of Artiniel's crown.
I ain't either, which is why we need to get it removed.
All right, well, you gonna have to ditch that adventurer's badge.
I had already been planning it after what I dealt with today.
All right. All right. Well, I'm going this way. Now keep on going.
No, he'd just follow with them.
All right.
And then he'd be like, so, where are we heading?
North.
And he just nods.
2 days north, and then 2 days west.
Thank you.
Just the meanest side eye towards Arumska at that.
So, what is the party's current objective?
We're going to the town of Arkley.
All right. Is there anything you want to do in the capital city before then, or are you just making your way out?
Gonna burn it to the
I will
ground.
grab some rations.
All right. We'll say that you do that off screen then.
How many of the houses are made out of wood?
None. They are all made out of stone with like thatched ceilings, roofs.
Oh.
Sorry.
Even better. It'll fall in.
What are you planning?
Oh, nothing. Just something to keep in mind for the future.
All right.
I'm not upset at them at all and want to burn down the town.
I would never.
Exactly.
I am an innocent little bean.
I feel like 6 or 7 months down the line, it's like all the campaigns are just going to choose a king to kill, and it's just going to be like back-to-back attempts to overthrow kings, and it's just like, uh-oh. Who chooses which continent to destroy? Let's go.
Yes, we won't even fucking open up other dimensions. We'll just kill everybody on the continent, and that'll be it.
And escape to another dimension instead of opening it up. Well then. If you guys just want to head out of city then, and not do anything else here. I actually don't have anything planned for that. I'll have to come up with something, so unless there's anything else you want to take care of, I think unfortunately we are going to have to break here.
I'm pretty sure Reginald wanted to grab some extra rations before we fucked off.
Alright. Let me pull up my
I,
notes.
I think like during the time period that everybody's like getting their stuff to go and meet up, I would see if there's like if I could find out about a black market that maybe I could get this taken off before we leave.
Alright.
I can't get it taken off in town. They'll know. Gets it taken off in town.
Well, you can't get it taken off at like a normal magic shop because they would know. But if I got it taken off in like the black market, they would know, but they wouldn't say shit about it. You know what I mean? So just since we're actually taking the time, not immediately leaving town, he'll at least see if he can maybe track down a black market that he could get removed of it. If not, you know, he's not gonna like fucking sit there and investigate for 12 years to try and figure it out, pretty much.
Is the party separating, or are you all kind of like acting as one unit?
I think we're all together at the moment.
Alright. Then you walk into a convenience store that I've lost the name of. And the man behind the counter, who is a halfling, barely can see over the table, just kind of looks to you and he's just like, "Welcome to my wares. What can I get for you? You lot look like a group of adventurers ready to seize the day. Did you perhaps take up any quests that would be leading you astray?"
I would like some oil and some tinder, or not tinder, a flint and steel, and if you have it, some caltrops.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Hold on 1 second. Let me get all those prices up. I forgot that I lost that chart. Give me a minute. I had a chart in every scene, but that got whenever Foundry
Now we
reset
just
lost
need
it.
artisan tools
Yeah.
so that we can build ourselves a guild hall.
Oh. Oh no. If only one of your party members had artisan tools.
I would assume somebody has it then. I'm just looking through the stuff right now, see what you got.
If only one of your party members was, high class and knew anything about anything. It'd be a real shame.
Now, don't say that like I don't understand that you are high class and understand a lot of shit.
Oh, I'm saying it more along the lines to be a butthole.
The only issue is class realizes class, but I don't think anyone else here is class, so we don't realize.
That's not entirely true. I recognize, Fernand.
That's not entirely true. I'm a street urchin. I know how asshole nobles carry themselves.
Funny of you to think that I chose the noble background.
I don't think that you chose the noble background. But you might have.
Well, see, be
No.
careful what background you chose, because if you chose the right one, we may just know each other, and that's going to get real awkward.
Yes.
The man behind the counter is going to be like, that'll be 5 gold pieces for everything. Is there anything else I could do for you?
5 gold pieces for the lot?
Yes.
I suppose.
Ah, yes. I want an anti-material rifle. No, I'm just kidding.
What's a rifle?
I find it hilarious that that's actually like in the purchasable items.
Right. There's a lot of silly things in the purchasable items.
Yeah.
And then there's some stuff that's not in the items that you think would be in the items.
Just curiosity. Where would one find a place to purchase poisons?
Ooh, if you're looking for poisons, I would recommend the local apothecary. It's like they deal with potion crafting and all kinds of things. Though I don't know if they sell poisons or anything, but they have potions and antidotes.
Well, to make an antidote, you need poison.
I guess that is true, so you might be able to talk to them about it. But forgive my ignorance, but don't you, Auntie, have the ability to create poison on their own?
You may need to, study a bit more. Because while we can produce, it doesn't mean we like to.
My apologies. I'll be honest, I've never actually encountered a UND before, so it's just one of those things I've been told.
Yes. I'm sure you would love the feeling of having your teeth sink into something on purpose. Just to extract a little bit of poison. It must feel delightful.
He will look around a little intimidated, and he's like, so, can I get anything else for you?
No, that'll be all. Here's
Alright.
No, give him the 5 gold.
Thank you kindly, and he'll give you all the items you requested.
Alright, cool. I'm going to case the outside of the shop. I want to know if there's any markings on it.
Markings on what?
The outside of the general store.
Alright, there are none other than the sign outside that says the local general.
Cool. I'm gonna leave a mark in Thieves' Cant that notifies for potential hit.
Alright.
All right. Well, since we're taking this time, a little bit of time to do actual shopping instead of just like rapid pace. Does this place have magical items like magic scrolls or anything like that?
Yes. You would be able to go to... I don't actually have a location for that at the moment, but you would be able to go to... We'll just say the apothecary for now.
You wouldn't go to like a mage's tower or
You could also go to a cathedral if you wanted more like religious-based scrolls.
speaking of scrolls and scroll usage, in your world, does somebody have to be already able to use magic? Do they have to be the same class? What are the restrictions for using scrolls in your world?
The way that I'm ruling scrolls and magical items of the like is whenever you craft the scroll, essentially you are putting the spell slot and having it as a holdable spell slot that can be used at any time by any creatures. So a wizard
Cool.
could give like a spell scroll of magic missile to the barbarian, so they could just shoot something with magic missile as they're charging them down.
Wait,
Cool.
is that spell slot no longer regainable?
Well, after a long rest, you regain the spell slot, but it's like it consumes a spell slot to be able to put the spell onto the item.
All right. How much does it cost to make a spell scroll in your world?
There would be no material component other than the materials required to, like, buy the scroll and use the ink.
Oh, so,
Parchment.
so scrolls are relatively cheap then.
Yep.
It's pretty much just parchment and ink.
Mm-hmm. However, people might not be selling them for quite as cheap, as they understand the power that scrolls wield.
Neat.
Mm-hmm.
I will buy some. I will buy some ink. While we're here.
I'm gonna
Alright.
transcribe 500 pages of magic missile and take down a hill giant.
So I'll buy some ink and an ink and then ink quill.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Where did I put my bowl of soup?
One bottle of ink plus one ink pen will cost you 10 gold and 2 copper.
Yep. So I will buy. I'll go with 2 bottles for now,
20 gold.
and I will hand over that money.
Alright. He'll be like, oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Anything else I can do for you?
That is all.
Very well. Anybody else want anything from the local general?
I think I'm good.
How much is for a bag of holding?
Unfortunately, I do not have any bags of holding. But I have bags that can hold stuff. Yeah? Oh. Blinks awkwardly as nobody laughs at his joke.
Yeah,
So,
I'll take bag.
alright.
I'll get whatever his biggest bag is.
Alright, his biggest bag would only cost about 5 silver, and it would be about like the size of a normal backpack.
Oh, cool. I'll get a large bag.
Mm-hmm. Looks around, waiting for somebody else to speak up.
Nope. I look like I am ready to head out.
Alright.
I think my business here is done unless there is a black market to be had.
Mm-hmm.
Ferdinand is going to get several days worth of rations, like about 3 weeks worth of rations.
Oh damn, that's a lot of rations.
We gotta do some math for that.
Are you running standard 10 days or 7 day for your
Hmm?
What's your day? Your week?
7 days.
7 days.
$21 beautiful rations.
That
Yeah. In
4
that
weeks
case,
of rations will cost you 14 gold pieces.
3 weeks. So it's 3 weeks.
Oh, 3 weeks. My bad.
Yeah.
That it would be 10 gold pieces and 5 silver.
Yep. I give him 10 gold pieces, 5 silver for the rations.
Thank you, thank
Already
you.
got backpack. How much for a? Dude, does he have any kits?
Yes, I do have kits indeed. What kind of kits are you looking for?
Does he have a Tinker's toolkit?
Yes. Let me scroll down. Tinker's tools. That'll cost you 50 gold pieces.
He's kind of like,
Mm,
Well, what about a Smith kit?
20 gold pieces.
He will buy a smithing kit.
He'll hand it over to you. He's like, pleasure doing business with you. Big spenders today, are we?
You could say something like that. Broski. How much for a? You got a cart?
Like, what kind of cart are you asking for? A horse-drawn cart, or are you asking for more like a push cart or pull?
I mean, you got a like a you know, like a animal cart, like a cart that you can carry with your animal,
Like a carriage, or just like a small cart for travel?
like a small cart, like you know, 2 wheels, some stirrups, some like you know, for like a donkey.
Yeah. We do not have any ready at the moment, as keeping stuff like such big items like that are prone to get stolen, so I would be able to have it ready for you by tomorrow. It'll cost 15 gold pieces as a down payment, however. If you're just looking for a small cart.
As a down payment?
We don't want to get it ready and then you make off with it.
Well, that's the entire price of the cart. Like,
Yes, down payment's paid in full.
in
It's
that
only
case,
15
like,
gold pieces.
What about do you have a wagon? And
Yeah.
a donkey, a good donkey?
You would have to talk to the druids if you wanted the animals, but I would be able to get you a wagon for 35 gold pieces.
What'd you say, guys? You want to go in on a wagon? Get it all together?
It's faster.
Well, I mean, it means that we can carry and gather a lot of materials on the way.
It also means we also have to pay for horses.
Oh, well, that's what the donkey's for. Donkey pull the wagon.
Yeah, even then we still have to. That's an extra expense, having to feed that donkey.
Like 10 gold maybe for the entire trip.
Unless you
we
plan on
still-
coming back to the city, what are you planning to do with the donkey afterwards?
It's gonna be our donkey for
He's gonna
the
buy
place
it.
that we're going to.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're planning to buy food then?
You know, it's like what's at Broski? How much is animal food? Like, if I were to say like for 3 days of animal feed, you know, assuming that the donkey only ate the food we gave it didn't graze at all, how much does that food cost?
It would cost, for 3 days, it would cost you 15 copper pieces, or one silver and 5 copper.
Yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
it's a donkey. It ain't like a fancy magic horse that only eats golden carrots. You know, poops rainbows.
You underestimate the power that donkeys can eat. Especially if it's pulling a wagon, you want to make sure that it's quite well fed.
Well, it's not eating golden carrots.
No, it's just
All
eating
All
your
I'm just saying is it's
standard.
an additional expense to consider.
Do you want to carry the wagon, bro? Like, we got objectives to do, and like money to make, and resources to harness.
I agree. I wasn't opposed to it. I was just saying you're dropping quite an awful lot of gold already.
We do 35 gold for a wagon, a proper wagon. And 10 gold for a donkey. If a donkey costs more than 10 gold, we going somewhere else for a donkey. Cause I'm pretty sure I could make a deal for farmer for a donkey. So that's 45 gold, plus, another 1 gold for a week's worth of a week's plus worth of feed for it. That's we dropped 40 gold, and now we secured ourselves a mode of transportation, a backup plan in case one of us get injured or get sick, and then we can carry all of our gear and stuff, keeping our arms loosey goosey for some shenanigans happen, and then we can also use that good donkey with the wagon to gather all the materials we need to do what we gotta do. And the wagon can be flipped over at the end of a day and used as a tent or a makeshift place where you can rest. Well, actually, the wagon's probably got like a top on it, so you can sleep inside that instead of having to sleep on the cold hard floor, ground, dirt.
And if we want it to be avoid being stolen, we can just take off one of the wheels.
That too. Also, I can
Yeah,
put some
cool.
things on it that make stealing real bad.
Since we have to head on the way all the way out to where the druids are anyways, he'll turn to the shopkeep and go, "Is there anywhere that I can get things or services that wouldn't normally be available in town?"
He will pause for a moment and look around, and he's just like, what items are you looking for, Kenku?
More like looking to get rid of.
I'm afraid not. I mean, if you're looking to sell something, I might be able to take it off your hands. But, I don't like the way you're talking.
It's nothing bad. It's just I would prefer to not have an item, and I need services to get it removed. But I don't want everybody in the world knowing that I have it removed.
Like, nope, nope, I don't need to know about that, nope. Yep, good luck with that. Keep my name out of it. I'm just a
Nobody
shopkeep.
would even know that you gave me information.
You never know. I don't know anything.
Got it. Specifically use your name.
So, is there anything else you guys want, or we good?
Where do I go get at that wagon?
Which wagon are you buying?
Well, bro, you don't have a wagon ready, so I won't go to your stable hands and buy a wagon there, where wagons are sold. Like, in a city.
Well, it's like you make the deal here, and then we just assemble it. We don't want to have wagons at the ready for people to just yank and walk away.
How long is it going to take you to assemble a wagon?
It would be ready by tomorrow.
So we'd have to stay an entire day in this town, spending more gold on inns and shit.
Well, I mean, if you up the price a little bit, I'm sure we could get it ready before then.
I mean, you can give me the pieces, I can put a wagon together.
Well, let's put it this way. The wagon, if you want the wagon, it's going to cost you 35 gold pieces. 5 extra
No.
gold, and I'll get it ready in a couple hours.
He turns towards the group. Remsky, laugh. What you think?
Seems like
Understand.
easy solution. Less time in town.
If you can get him to throw in the location I'm looking for, I'll pay for it and give extra.
Now that everybody else has spoken, I feel like this is a bit of a shakedown. So, why don't we just cut the crap? Eh? Because, you know, the best.
Are you trying to intimidate him right now?
Always sleep standing up.
What's up?
Yes.
You are trying to threaten him?
Oh, there is no threat. It's a promise.
It's like, right.
While this is going on, can I investigate around and see if there's anything that we might be able to use as, like, blackmail against him? Like, maybe something that he has hidden?
As soon as you start going through his stuff, he starts to get a little bit panicky. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
I got a natural 20 on intimidation for a total of 25.
He is quite scared.
I also got a 19 on my investigation roll.
There is nothing that he keeps at the storefront that would be able to scare him in that kind of way. Or to blackmail him with. He seems to keep the front facing of his store relatively properly kept.
Mm-hmm. But he definitely seems like there's something hidden here.
I wouldn't necessarily say he's trying to hide something more so. He's just trying not to give out the information that you are all looking for.
There, Ferdinand. This little moment is just like there's the clear look of defeat, as he's just a chill dude, and it's like the blatancy of everything that's happening. It's just like,
Oh no, Carrick wasn't being like fucking very openly like rummaging through shit looking for something to fucking do. It was like subtly like looking through everything at.
What kind of criminals do you deal with that just leave their shit out so that you can glance at it on the pass by?
I mean, that's not what I meant by investigation, but it meant like he would try and like sneak around him and shit like that to look in places that he shouldn't look.
I stand by my statement.
Your statement wouldn't make sense if he was able to sneak around and get into the rooms that we don't normally have access to.
So I'm going to have to reuse the tavern map because I do not have a storefront map made yet. Carrick, as you're going through stuff, some familiar faces walk in. The guard who was supposed to be standing guard whenever you guys were having your interrogation, and 3 of the other guards immediately walk in, being notified that trouble is afoot. And he's just like, oh, I remember you. Is everything all right in here? I seem to be informed that there's a problem.
around the back of the counter. I was just...
I thought you were looking through his stuff.
No, I was looking at like wares and stuff there. I couldn't get to the back there because I didn't roll like a stealth roll, so he wouldn't have like... I didn't have a chance for him to like try and duck behind and into the place he shouldn't be.
All right.
Because I was originally looking to see if there was anything that might be promising, like by the investigation rules, and like, oh, there might be something in that back room over there. Maybe I should go and check, kind of thing.
The back rooms are locked. Before they show up, I'll allow one sleight of hand check at disadvantage, as he is going to attempt to stop you from going into the back room where he keeps all of his wares and stuff. But his front-facing store has nothing that would be incriminating.
Well, again, he would have, if he was going to try and go in the back rooms, he would have tried to do it stealthily.
You would not be
Well,
able to
you'd
stealth
think-
as he is very much keeping an eye on you guys right now.
Then again, I wouldn't have tried to done it if he to go in the
Alright.
back room if he didn't think that it would have been possible.
Yeah, he would be keeping an eye on all of you and trying to stop you from going into the back rooms.
Hey DM.
Hmm?
Guess who can't access his spellbook again?
Cancel.
God. Boundary, why must you do this to me? Your spellbook should be back now. Is it?
Lot. No, I got it.
Okay.
Just lies. No, I'm kidding. I got it. That's fine.
Alright. The guard captain stands firm. He's just like, is there a problem here?
Yes, I
Yes,
didn't know
there's-
your town was fond of extortion.
Explain what you mean by that.
It's one thing to pay for a good, but then to ask us to pay extra for our goods when our friend could do the same thing he wants to do.
The shopkeeper's gonna
much
step
fast-
up and he's just like, I'm not gonna let you into the room and stuff. It's like, it's just a little bit of a service fee, you know?
I'm not trying to get in the room. I'm trying to get the parts so we can build our wagon so we can leave.
Trade secret.
Looks at the guard.
One of the
See what I
guards,
mean?
as it notices Fernandanan trying to escape, one of the guards will attempt to grapple you.
Right there, Criminal Scout.
Does the guard teleport over to me?
No, before you made it that far, he's going to do a athletics check.
The moment he starts coming towards me, I take off running full sprint.
Well, in that case, he is going to begin chasing you down. What is your movement speed?
Well, that man,
Thirty,
that
like
man
normal.
causes such unnecessary.
This feels like an initiative moment.
Yeah. Go ahead, everybody who wants to, roll initiative. Actually, give me burp. Initiative time.
Where is it?
Roll initiative. Where'd it go?
Not here.
Gonna use this one, I guess. If it decides to play, that is. Alright. Is it just me, or does that sound really corrupted?
Sounds pretty metally.
It sounds very much like a fight.
For some reason, it is corrupted on my end. I'm going to refresh right quick.
To me, it doesn't have a sound because I shut it off.
Yeah, I put a lot of sound into my game, so you just miss out when you're ever in your own mind.
Mm-hmm.
I just turn up the volume just enough for me to hear it in the background usually.
I'm very sad that for some reason the audio is being a little bit warped. I'm hoping that's just my headphones and not the Not gonna show up on stream as well. But oh well. We'll have to deal with it for the time being. Alright. Now that that took too long. Not that button. Seeing this act, the blackguard is going to draw his weapon. And he's just going to be like, is everybody going to put up a fight? And he is going to withhold his action until somebody makes a move. The guard is going to follow suit.
Are any of the 3 guards here the one that I told to fucking stand still or you're gonna die?
I missed that part, actually. Actually, this guard here
When was
is
that?
the one chasing down.
That was
Gorilla.
when the evil dude was in the
Oh,
was in there.
that guy. I thought you meant right now. No,
No,
it is
no,
not
no,
that
no.
guy.
Okay.
So are these the guards from the church or not the guards from the church?
These 3 of them are, but there were more in the church. This is only 3 of them.
This
But
town
the
only has 4
captain is.
guards.
No, there's more. There's more guards. These are just the ones who are closest.
Hey, man. Good luck.
Oh, it's my turn already. Oh,
Yes, it
that
is.
was fast.
They're waiting to see if we actually do anything or if we're not actually trying to fight because Ferdinand and Anne just decided to just take off booking it.
Well, at the sight of him running and them drawing their weapons, my character would start muttering about too many people, more than 5, start getting that paranoid look in his eye, and start running.
All right, where you start running that way. The I need to look something up real quick, actually.
What? Bean, what are you doing?
All right.
Silva Bean.
Does that end your turn?
Oh, no, I thought you had something to do. I'm just going to dash again.
Well, it's about to be like the blackguard chases you down because he's holding his action, but that's not something he can do. Also, that is far more than 30 feet.
A dash.
Yeah, if he dashed, double move.
Is that?
It's an action to do that.
Well, I know that's an action to do that, but I'm trying to think. It's like, dupe.
It should
Okay,
be
yeah.
60, but I've run out of maps, so do.
Yep.
Basically that, but that's my turn.
Okay. Then this guard is going to dash after you.
The black card?
Oh, no, wrong one. Which one are you? This one. He's going to use his action to make it make it over to you. Laughter.
People always do it the hard way. He's gonna sit
Agreed.
at the. He's gonna sit at the chair. Well, not chair. He's just gonna lean on the counter. Wait. Smile. Nod. Still glaring down. Shopkeep, bro.
This guard is going to also pursue the one who is most recently escaped. And dupe. I go over here.
'Cause
Carrick.
I'm waiting.
Eric does the same thing as Senior Golden Eyes.
All right. Then Fernand.
Fernand's gonna run. This way. Apparently, well, there's no fucking map, so I run. I break eye contact or visual contact with the group here. Shapeshift into a different individual. And toss my cloak.
Are you able to do all that in one round? I don't think you can. Is shapeshifting an action
What's
or a
the
bonus
action
action?
of, yeah.
Let me find my changelings then.
Shape changer is one action.
How many actions is it to drop a cloak?
I would say dropping a cloak would be a bonus action, but then putting on a new one would also be a bonus action.
I don't have to put on a new one. They saw a random man wearing a cloak. They didn't see Ferdinand,
All right, I'll allow it.
and around the breaking a line of sight. I action shapeshift to a different man in just cloak,
All right.
and
forgot
free
that.
action to fall down. Is no? Yes? Okay.
Yes, it would be a free action to fall
Now,
down.
I curse and fall down in my elderly other man voice.
Yeah.
All right. Then we will start the next run. The Blackguard is going to approach the two of you, or it's just over here, and he is going to ask once again. It's just like, is there a problem here? Your friends seem to have ran quite quickly. Keeping his ready action, this guard is going to do an investigation check right quick to see if he was able to keep good enough track of you.
It says your COVID-19 test result is
The tail length gave it away. It's a tracer.
Yes. Where did Fernandinand end? I'm gonna say
Non-existent square 32.
So we'll say like right here.
I guess.
Go ahead and roll performance for me to see how well you are able to act as an old man.
I mean, he looks like, sounds like.
Have advantage on it.
is-
Because it's like he detects something's up.
So 23 or 22.
All right. He's going to be incredibly baffled, and he's just going to shout out. He's just like, "Are you all right, old man?"
Oh, breath's going to push me over and ran that way. It's really fast. Oh, I don't see why it runs so fast.
Rimshaka.
They're right there. I feel like we're sort of. Wait a second. Nope. Yeah, I would basically try and dash again away from them.
Both of them will get opportunity attacks on you. Are you okay with this?
Yeah.
All right.
Just do a withdrawal. It's the same thing, but they can't opportunity attack.
Well,
But you
the
have less
only
movement.
difference is- yeah.
A 16 and a 7.
Well, not the 7. Where is my AC? Oh, there it is.
You take 7 points of damage from the one guard's opportunity attack.
Ouch. But this is sort of a chase scene going this way, so however you want to handle that. Well, I don't have any more map to actually move, so.
We'll just say like you could keep running around the building, and we'll say it's down the street.
Okay.
He gets his job accomplished anyway.
Well, I can't go around corners. Curses.
All right. This guard is going to then pursue you. Dude, wrong button. Apparently not able to get to you from there.
It doesn't want you to attempt to dash or drag a thing through corners.
Yeah, but it's like the way that the map is set up. And sitting here, I'm like, how did you get over there?
I guess because I was one spot up.
I guess.
Yeah, it could be the extra distance counts it as 10 feet on a corner move.
Yeah. I think I did it like a straight.
That's still 65. And you only have 30 feet of
Yeah.
movement, don't you? Oh, well.
Yeah, I probably overdid it, so I'm like
Yeah.
right here. Yeah, that's about it. That's about right.
All right. Anyway, the guard's able to get to you, regardless, considering you have the same move speed.
Yeah.
So he's able to get there. Laughter.
You understand that people are trying to overprice citizens from outside of your town.
Are you trying to be deceptive here, or is that what your character fully believes?
I'm gonna draw my water pouch and just unstopper it.
Mm-hmm. But is that an attempted lie, or is that something that you actually believe as a character?
We offered to buy the cart. We offered to put it together. He said no, that it was a trade secret. I truly believe he's trying to extort us.
All right, then. Does that end your turn, then?
I am going to hold an action to cast Shape Water, and I will take 2 steps this way and ask the guard to stay out of my face. If he does not, the Shape Water will form around his head.
Or do you threaten him with that, or is that just like above board information that happens?
That's above board.
All right.
Yep.
And that ends your turn.
Yep.
The shopkeep will then go. It's just like, he said it's a holdup. It's like he was giving me the threats. And the guard's just gonna kind of look over to you. He's like, hmm. This guard is then going to pursue as well over here. Carrick.
He's just going to sit there and just wait.
All right.
Still not saying anything at the moment. Just kind of like has his claws like tapping on his beak, like the two that ran are stupid.
Indeed.
Apps Keratin. Those dumbasses.
Getting
is
us
that
into
all?
trouble.
Is that all you're doing?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, Fernandonan.
He's going to stand up, brush himself off. That's half movement, and he's going to hobble this way.
Okay. Anything else, or is that it?
That's his movement. He's going to dash. He's going to, hobble a little bit faster, and just
All right.
complain about youth. Today's youth. Where was I originally? I was right here.
I think so.
15 feet to there. Alright, that's what it is too. Today's youth and their lack of respect for the elderly. And that's
Mhm.
start.
All right. The blackguard is going to go up to Laughter, and he's going to be like, I'm going to ask you one more time. Did you try... It's like, were you attempting to hold up this place?
Is he getting in my face about it?
Not in your face, but he is standing firm in front of you. At a good arm's length still.
When you walked in here, did you see me holding a weapon?
There's more ways to hold up a place than with a weapon.
Ah, yes. The many bombs I have on me, or the caltrops I purchased from him, along with this oil flask and flint and tinder.
He's gonna get a little annoyed. He's like, I know you're a spellcaster, you auntie.
All you auntie are spellcasters, imbecile.
At this, he is going to grow increasingly annoyed and start to become aggressive. He is going to use his multi-attack to strike you twice. Your held action can go off at this time.
Cool.
And both of those miss anyway.
Sure does.
Uh...
Like how Lantern Guy is just in there
Mm-hmm.
hearing all this.
Lantern?
Oop.
Oh.
I just wanted to double check something right quick. Are you doing anything with this water special, or are you just holding it on his head?
Oh, it is specifically over his nose and mouth.
All right.
Suffocation, no breathing.
Mm-hmm. As you summon the water around that spot, he immediately is going to jump to the left out of the water after missing his strikes. Because he still has his movement remaining. Then end his turn. This guard, seeing this old man over here running away, is going to dash as much as he can to try to get over to him to give him a little assist, as he has lost his target and thinks that this old man is incredibly injured. He's like, well, hold on. It's like, you might be injured. Let me help you. Shaka.
This player is going to roll a insight check on the DM.
Why?
Because he pointed out the direction the dude ran and he's not running after him.
So I point off on the opposite direction of me, and it's like, you ran off that way. And it's like,
The
oh,
guard,
man, come back.
the guard lost sight of his original target and just sees an old man injured. It's like he's pursuing something else.
What is it? In the vicinity of this building, are there other buildings or like places that I and my smaller size can get into that these bigger people could not?
Unfortunately, nothing like that. There would be other buildings, but they are all people-sized.
Curse these people and their people-sized people.
How dare these people create people cities?
Yes. Could I attempt to go into a crowded area from where we are?
You could run into another tavern or something like that, but there would not be any crowds gathered on the street at this time, unfortunately.
Okay, I'd try and find such a tavern and start like retreating there.
All right. The guards are going to get more opportunity attacks on you as you are running away. Are you okay with this?
Yes,
Alrighty.
I am used to taking damage.
That is a 21 and a 19 for a total of 11 points of damage through the two of them.
Yep.
How are you looking?
Very bad. At this point, I'm yelling about too many people through the streets.
And the guards will just be like, as they strike you, they'll just be like, stop moving and we'll stop our assault.
Too much. Too many. Need alone time.
And you continue moving your 60 feet.
Yeah.
Laughter.
Cool. So the water is going to go back over onto his face, and then I can cast a second shape water and freeze it.
Unfortunately, you cannot freeze it if there's a creature occupying that space.
Mm?
It is the fourth bulletin point.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You freeze
Alright,
water
but
provided
there
that
are
there are
no
no
creatures
creatures in it. The water unfreezes in 1 hour.
Oh well. Then
Yep.
into his mouth it goes.
Yeah. I
Makes it a
guess.
little bit harder to see. He'll be getting disadvantaged if he is able to get his attacks off.
And then, you know.
You're trying to drown this poor man. Was that the end of your turn?
No.
What would you like
Not
to do?
Not even close.
Ooh. You have your action remaining, or your bonus action remaining. Is it an
I'll pull out the
action or bonus action to move that, actually?
It.
Because I know some spells is a bonus action to move, but I don't actually see it in the description here to be able to move the water again.
To cast the spell takes an action, so me recasting it to move it would take an action.
Mm-hmm.
So as my bonus action, I'll just pull out the oil flask that I bought, 5 minutes ago,
Yes, I know. All right.
and then yeah,
That
I'll
is
end
your
my
bonus
turn.
action. All right. Shopkeep's just gonna kind of cower down in the back. The guards are going to make their way over and keep up with Rimshaka, who was running away. Carrick.
All right. So seeing as like the fact that the guard is now attacking, attacking Laughter, who originally was posing no threat to him. Carrick's gonna go, this is not the right thing we should be doing while I have this on my damn wrist. And then he'll walk over into range and attempt to assist attacking the black guard.
All right.
Technically, if you move diagonal one space, we're flanking and you get advantage.
We don't use flanking at my table.
What'd you say?
We don't use flanking here.
Yeah. So,
That's boring.
We don't do that here.
we no do thing here. We only press button and hope for best. Oof.
Or you be kobold.
Unfortunately, that is going to be a miss.
Yeah.
Anything else on your turn, or is that it?
No, because he would have moved and did the thingy.
All right.
Well, actually, no, I could use my bonus action to figure out his AC, can't I?
Yeah, I'll allow it. You'll be able to do a scan check on him as he is a tiny boss.
Then I will do that then.
His armor class is 18.
Okay. That should be easy to hit.
Guard captains are quite strong. Fernandanan.
Alright, I'm going to go this way. What's around this corner?
Which direction would you be heading in? Would you be trying to get out of the city, or are you trying to go to like some sort of location? Or are you actually going around the belt?
Left, I look to my right. What do I see?
You going actually around the building, you would be able to see more taverns and shops.
So the back of this building leads to the front of other buildings. It's not an alley or anything like that, filled with
Nope.
debris and.
Debris.
This building is in
Sorry,
the
it's
middle of the commerce area, with its back fully exposed to the rest of the shopping places.
That's it. All right. Just going to walk this way. Wait. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Use dash action. Hobble off. As I'm walking away, I look back at the guard and kind of glance over my shoulder. Why don't you go harass a homeless or something? Can't even help an old man when he needs it. Now he's going to just follow me.
He'll shout back, "I'm trying to help!"
I want it! Don't need your medical. You cost me 10 gold just to get a stitching.
Is that into your turn?
Yep.
Alright. The Blackguard, seeing that this has become an incredibly hostile situation, is not holding back, and he's like, "I'm taking you back to your station for further questioning. Forgive me for doing this."
Don't you mean he's saying?
Yeah, he said,
Suffocation.
He is going to attack you twice with a glaive.
At disadvantage.
At disadvantage, yes. Which it's not even going to matter, except for this one here. Yeah. He misses both of them.
Good.
Not
Does he move
really
back out of the water?
He is going to attempt to go over here. Yes, he's going to step between the two of you. Stepping out of the water one more time, ending his turn. This guard is going to continue to pursue over here, and is able to catch up, actually. And he is going to put his hand on his shoulders like, just let me help you, sir. And he casts Lay Upon Hands and restores 5 hit points to you.
I am at full health.
It feels nice. Remshaka.
I'm gonna. How close am I to the next tavern?
You would be able to get there in this round,
Ooh, I'd make that distance.
but not
We'll
before 2 more opportunity attacks.
That's fine.
Yes.
Not
A-
very fine.
A dirty 20 and a 16. These are non-lethal attacks. They are just trying to down you so that they can contain you.
Yeah, that puts me down.
You drop unconscious. They will continue. They will start to haul you off. Laughter. It is your turn.
Forgive me, Captain. You seem to have a bit of schmutz on your face. And I just... Oh. Can't roll the thing. Why didn't it roll?
What are you trying to roll?
The oil flask.
It might not have a set thing in Foundry. What are you trying to do with it?
Oh, I'm going to splash him in the face with the oil flask. There it is.
Oh. Non-head target is covered in oil. Takes extra fire damage. And alright. Go ahead, as it's an improv weapon, roll a d6.
What do you mean?
It counts as an improv weapon, it says. Unless I'm misreading it. Make a ranged attack, make a ranged attack, and then it is also an improvised weapon. So roll a d20 to see if you're able to hit him in the face with it.
Oh, I'm not throwing the entire flask. I'm just like waving it at his face.
Oh, you're not trying to actually hit him with it?
I'm going to splash the oil out of the flask onto his face.
Okay, then. I'll allow it then. You're not trying to break it or anything. So yeah, he is covered in oil. Fire damage would now deal 5 extra points to him. Anything else?
I will, ask him one last time to stay out of my face because this whole provocation has come from him.
All right. As you step back, he is going to make a opportunity attack at you with disadvantage with the oil in his face now. And this guard sucks at hitting, it turns out. He misses.
15, 20, 25, 30.
All right. Shopkeep is hiding. Guard's busy doing other stuff, so I'm going to make this guard and this guard invisible as they are no longer combatants. Carrick.
Yeah, well, Carrick will continue to attack him because he's still attacking Laughter.
Trying to.
Yep. And missing.
Little do these guards know. They should have picked up the blind fighting feat.
Mm-hmm. That attack misses.
Yep, I know.
Anything else?
Nope.
Fernando.
I am a fighter. All I can do is attack.
Fernando. Nan.
I turn on the guard. I go, let me guess. Now you want money for your services that you forced on me.
He's going to blink and he's just like, no, you're injured. I just wanted to help you.
I was fine.
He's
Just a
like,
little bruise.
"Mhm."
You don't get to this age not being a little bruised once in a while. You young upstarts.
Like, anyway, anything you want to do on your turn, or are you just walking away?
Arr, 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 arr. He's just dashing away, hobbling
Alright.
quickly.
Alright. Then, the Blackguard is going to start his turn again, and he is going to strike out against Carrick, as he is now the closest combatant, twice, with disadvantage.
Beautiful rolls.
That's not the right button. Disadvantage that, disadvantage that. Miss, and 24
That
hits
one
for
hit.
13 points of damage to Carrick.
Mhm.
As a bonus action, he attempts to wipe his face off, getting some of the oil off. It does not help. This guard is now going to run in the opposite direction, hoping to be able to find the man who ran away from him in the first place. A fruitless endeavor. Remshaka is currently unconscious, being hauled away. Laughter.
Cool. I am going to. Let's see. Get back here. Cool. 45 feet. That doesn't help. What was it? Go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Cool. Disadvantage because I am outside of my range for my crossbow. Oh, it can't get worse than that.
Yep. That crossbow attack is going to miss, unfortunately. Anything else on your turn, or is that just it?
No, that's me.
Alright. Carrick.
Well, I will continue to do the swing swung. Because even if I try to run away, he's gonna beat my ass.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Alright.
And since that is that high, I will take the full crit damage for that instead of saving it.
Perfect. So we are going to double check to make sure this button works. Yes, crit damage. Alright, he takes a hit, a massive hit to the face. He kind of stumbles a little. He's like, "Ugh." Blinks. Anything
He
else?
like hits Carrick real hard. And he's like, "Yeah, take that, bitch," and then just gets fucking like half his face clawed off.
Oh, it's not half his face. It's a good hit, but he's just like, "Ugh." Kind of shakes it off a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Grunts his teeth. Anything else that you want to do, or are you just going to stand there?
No, that would be all of it.
Fernand, are you doing anything, or are you just trying to hide?
He's going to get around the corner and start pursuing after Remshka.
Alright. You'll say that you'll be able to locate him on the next turn, as you guys didn't get too far away from each other. You're able to spot him. The Blackguard is going to try to attack Carrick one more time. Twice with his glaive. Disadvantage on both of these. That misses anyway.
They,
Does 16 miss?
the 16 would hit.
The 16 hits for 10 points of damage to Carrick. That guard's off in the distance doing nothing, so I'm going to invisible him. Remshaka is currently unconscious. Laughter, it is your turn.
Stupid question.
Mm-hmm.
Can I load a torch into a crossbow?
I'm I want to say yes, but normally I would give disadvantage at this, but you already have disadvantage, so I'm gonna say that gives an additional -5 to the hit if you want to try to shoot it.
Wow. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that puts me at a nice little doozy of 40 feet. I lost 5 feet somewhere.
No, you're at 45 still.
No,
It
I'm
says
at 40.
40.
You guys are doing from the square in front of him.
Oh, yeah, if you
let's-
select your token, you're 45 feet away.
Cool. Cool.
And still out of range, though, unfortunately.
What is the floor of this building made out of?
Wood.
I thought you said they were made out of stone.
The walls are made out of stone.
I'm gonna pull out a torch.
All
Just
right.
in hand.
Guards taken away. Carrick.
I will continue to smack the guard.
Smack him once more. 24 is able to hit for 4 points of damage to the guard. Bop. End your turn.
Yep.
For Nananan, you are able to see Rimshaka being carried away. He is about 90 feet away from you.
All right. Are the guards paying attention to me at all?
They are going the opposite direction.
I'm going to shift into one of the clerical individuals that I saw at the church.
All right.
I'm going to, as I'm running up to him, so shift into action, 30 feet movement. They don't know what this outfit looks like. That's fine. Yeah, I'm going to yell for the guards, for those two, as I'm running up.
Okay. Alright, as you shout for the guards, one of them looks back around, and you'll find out what they do on their turn. The Blackguard's going to attack Carrick one more time, attempting to do non-lethal damage to knock him unconscious. Or with boldly attacked for twice. Disadvantage, of course, for both of them.
Why does the guard gotta be black?
That's what the game said. 17 and 15, both of them hit you. Not,
Yeah.
Whenever the first
one would knock me out.
he does not strike you after you fall unconscious. He does not attempt to take your life, so you are merely unconscious at 0. And then he is going to move 30 feet closer to...
By the way, has he taken any, like, fucking suffocation damage at all for having this water over his head the whole time?
Nah,
No.
I had to move it.
You don't take
Yeah,
suffocation
actually,
damage until you start suffocating, which everybody has like 1 minute plus your constitution modifier minutes.
Okay.
And that is going to be his turn. Rimshaka is unconscious. The guards, one of them will turn back to you and roll investigation on your appearance. Where did investigation go? And he kind of lets out a sigh, and he's like, oh, I know what's going on. And actually ignores you, and understanding that you're going to be pursuing him, and he just turns to the other guard. He's like, let's take him back to the base. And they continue walking. Laughter, it is your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna light the torch and throw it at him.
All right, go ahead and make a ranged attack.
I'm good at those. Boop.
Go ahead, just roll a base d20.
And it's D20 plus 1.
Ooh.
Now, does he get his AC since he's just trying to hit the oil on top of it?
Yeah, we don't do cold shots, so he'll still have to hit the AC. 13 misses, unfortunately. The torch goes right beside his head, clinking onto the ground.
Oh, can't blame a Yanti for trying.
Nope.
Oh well. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, Mr. Guard, make sure the building doesn't burn while you're at it.
The shopkeep is going to leap over the counter, using half his movement to do so, and stands next to Carrick's unconscious body, going to try to stop the torch from burning down his building. Carrick is unconscious. Fernandonan. The guards notice your appearance and they keep walking the other way.
They noticed the appearance of a person from their church, or
They
like, what do you
notice
mean they noticed my?
they notice that you're not wearing the proper clothing for it.
That's fine. I was taking on one of the clerical people from the church.
Mm-hmm. They haven't. They think they know what's going on, but they do not do anything. They just keep walking in the other direction. Do you pursue them?
Yep.
All right. You continue to follow them. Are you dashing after them, or are you just walking at the same speed?
I dash after them.
All right. You are within 60 feet of them at this point, as they're moving 30 feet every round, and you're moving 60. The Blackguard is going to pursue after Laughter. And is actually able to make it to you. He then strikes you twice with his glaive. Disadvantage on both of them. Both of them are able to hit. 19 and 24. You deal 10 points damage. 10 total.
Gotta figure out why that's not working. That's probably why. Anyways. That his turn.
Yes. Sorry. It is now your turn.
Cool. Cool. He activated my trap card. So let's see. It's the wrong thing. This. Mm. Alright. So I'm just gonna pull out my flint and tinder, and I'm just gonna spark it. Just set him on fire, since he got close to me.
All right. He's gonna make a dexterity saving throw against that. It doesn't make sense for an attack roll, and it doesn't make sense for it to automatically happen. So he's gonna make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage, as you are right in his face. That should be at disadvantage.
Okay, but what's the DC though?
It'll be 15, so he misses. As you're right there, you're able to catch him on fire, dealing 5 points of damage to him immediately. He's like, ah! He'll be on
Yes.
fire for a little bit.
Right. And then,
It smells immediately really bad as his beard and everything starts to burn. Anything else on your turn? Is that it?
is the ground made out of ground?
Yes, the ground is made out of ground.
Cool, cool. Can I drop him in a hole?
Yes, you can. You could drop him 5 feet.
Cool. I'm gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
Just stay there. And since he's in a hole, oh, boop. Stupid thing. 30. Try not to burn the building down.
Mm-hmm. You make it out. Then, Ferdinand and Anne, you continue to pursue, correct?
Noticing that they are not, falling back or are moving back, I'm going to subtly shift my features just a little bit different, so I don't look exactly like church guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, but like maybe his brother, older brother, something like that.
The
A little
guard's
bit
older
bigger
brother?
nose.
Or
No,
the
no,
church
church guy's older brother.
Oh, okay.
All right. And I'm gonna catch up with him.
You get 30 feet away.
Are they moving?
Yeah, they're moving 30 feet around and you're moving 60, so yeah, each round you're getting 30 feet closer.
I was 30 feet away last round.
I said 60.
Okay. In that case, I will not dash because I used my action.
Oh, then you would stay 60 feet away, actually.
Okay.
That is true. Thank you for that correction. Does that end your turn, then?
Yes.
Alright. The Blackguard is going to take a little bit of time to put out the fire on his face and give up the pursuit and get out of the hole. Where are you running off to, Laughter?
Oh, you assume I'm running. No, I've been a criminal for far too long, dear. I'm going to walk, because only criminals run.
Oh, okay.
And I am going to head towards the city gate.
You started leaving the city?
Oh yeah, obviously the city's not safe.
Mm-hmm. Fernandanan.
I will dash.
Alright, you get within 30 feet of them.
That's my turn.
The Blackguard gets out of the hole and starts making his way over to Carrick, who is he intending to take back to base. Laughter, you start making your way towards the city gates. And then Fernandanan,
I
You're
move
able
to
to
the
catch up.
guards. I go. Oh, thank God! What the hell is that thing? Anyway, I'm glad I caught up with you two. I want to thank you.
they kind of acknowledge your presence, but they keep walking. They do not say anything.
There's okay.
Yeah. We will put a pause on initiative as nothing really is happening at the moment. They continue to go off towards the towers that actually are the gates of the city where they're going to be keeping the unconscious party members of yours. Laughter is a good bit behind you.
They don't say anything or do anything to just keep on going.
They acknowledge that you're there, but they don't say anything.
Okay, cool.
Keeping it kind of like a side eye on you, making sure that you're not going to try to pull anything.
No.
And you follow them to the guardhouse?
No. No. I think I'll just leave.
Okay. In that case, whenever you try to leave, one of the guards is going to make a grapple at you and try to grab your wrist. Athletics or acrobatics to try to resist his 4.
All right.
Oh, wow. He actually is able to grab your wrist, and he has a firm grip on it, and he starts dragging you with.
I
just-
go, what the hell? And I pull away. I'm going to resist because this guy's just grabbing me randomly.
All right. Oppose athletics or acrobatics if you're trying to be slippy. All right. You are able to break free after a little bit of time. And he stops helping his partner up and he squares up against you. Do you make a break for it?
Nah, I go, I say, what the hell?
He's just like, we're familiar with changelings around here. Just because you changed your face, don't think you fooled us that easily.
All right, and then I leave.
All right, he's going to start pursuing you. Both of you are dashing at a proper pace. Let's just move you guys. Or we'll just say that, unless you change something about it. It's like every round of combat, he's going to get an opportunity attack on you. Just one, as he is not a super well-trained guard. So he chases after you. He does not make an opportunity attack whenever you break away immediately. He catches up to you, tries to attack you with his spear once for a 15. Does that hit? Fernandinand?
He left.
He left?
He left.
Oh. Guess he got annoyed with my bullshit.
What happens now?
I don't know. We'll give him a minute to see if he reconnects or if he's gone. Someone was playing Animal Crossing in the meantime.
Those.
You guys know if he rage quit or is he having technical difficulties?
Oh no, he
I
left.
think it was the first option.
He rage quit?
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I know why.
Bad rulings?
A handful of things. I figured you'd want to have this out of the recording.
Yeah. I guess we'll stop here and then pick back up next week with 3 of the party members captured.